The Mountaintop plays host to two streaking teams tonight. The Lady Wildcats of Kenton coming to town, winning 11 in a row, while the Lady Rams of Upper Sandusky have won 3. One streak ends. Whose will it be? Watch live and free right here on the OH Report. Next.
Coach B.
Hey, Travis, what's up?
Oh, not much. What's that sound?
Just working on some long overdue improvements here.
Whoa.
Fit for a Hall of Famer. Hi, I'm Joe Balogh. Tune into The Joe Show every Wednesday night here on the OH Report.
Are you looking for a uniform rental partner that can guarantee garments are returned promptly? No matter your size or industry, Kimmel Corporation can customize a program to fit your needs. Give us a call for a free evaluation of your current program or visit us at kimmeluniform.com. Kimmel Corporation, delivering what we promise, 4 generations strong.
You have better things to do than to job hunt or scramble to find your next great hire. So let Spherion do it. We say local is our superpower because we live and work where you live and work. We know the Mid-Ohio job market, and we're locally owned. So you won't find a partner who's more engaged and literally invested in your success. If you're ready for something better, start with Spherion. Visit us online at midohiojobs.net or call 419-747-7479.
Josh Banks welcomes you inside our Scout Construction pregame show, joined alongside the OH Reports Hall of Famer, Mr. Joe Balogh. We got an exciting contest tonight. Kenton comes in, winners of 11 in a row. Uppers on a 3-game streak after losing 4 in a row. It's going to be interesting.
Yeah, it's a really good non-league game to have here on a Tuesday night. Kenton coming in from the Western Buckeye League. They're 1 game behind a very good OG team who's 16-0. And then you have a Upper Sandusky Ram team that's probably plays in one of the most competitive girls leagues in Northwest Ohio. And as we can kind of see, they've had some struggles, but they've bounced back. And I think for Upper, this game's really important because you can kind of build your tournament resume as you go into the draw on Sunday. And they'd like to be able to have some momentum here at the end of the season as they begin that tournament run in just a couple weeks.
And let's go ahead and jump into our team spotlights first for those visiting Kenton Wildcats. As we mentioned, led by head coach Jay Bostelman, 14-2, 6-1 in that Western Buckeye League Conference. And their last loss came to that unbeaten OG squad. Yep. They average 54.8 points per game and only allow 38 points per game. Well,
as a coach, you like that differential right there because, 54 points at the girls' level is very good, and then holding teams to under 40 shows that you're very good defensively. And again, mentioning that league they play in is a very competitive basketball league, the Western Buckeye League. The difference with that in the Northern 10, though, is in the Western Buckeye League, they only play each other once as far as a league contest. Whereas the Northern 10, you're going to play home and away. And from an old coach's standpoint, that's what I really liked in a league was when you had that chance that if you lost on the road or you lost at home, you would have a chance that you could win on the second round. But with this game being a non-league game on a Tuesday night, I think both teams' coaches may be treating it kind of like a tournament type of game because you're probably going to play that first tournament game on a weeknight, maybe a Tuesday night before you get into the district play.
And also, we're going to go ahead and take a look at our player spotlight tonight. She's a senior. She is a Bluffton University commit, and it's going to be 6-foot senior Macy Heckathorn. Couldn't find a lot about her stats-wise. Spoke with Coach Walton down there of the Lady Rams, and he said that she scores it about as good as anybody they'll see all season long.
Well, the interesting thing is Kenton starts 4 seniors, so you would anticipate that Macy's been a player that's had an impact on this program for several years here. And again, continue to referring back to the Western Buckeye League. When you match up with the teams in that league, that's a pretty good girls basketball team league.
And it's one of those leagues where, hey, if you're going to win the league, which you and I spoke about it, Kenton hasn't done yet, what's it going to take for them? They're not going to play OG again. They got to stay streaking, but this is a huge non-conference game for them because, again, just like football, Martin RPI points are important.
Yeah, and while in basketball it's a max preps RPI that's important.
Yeah, max preps.
So both of these teams are looking at this, building that resume as you go into that draw on Sunday. So you have this game on Tuesday night, and probably they're going to play either again on Friday or Saturday. You got a chance that you can build that RPI a little bit, give yourself a chance to get a better seed, and then be able to place yourself in the tournament where you'd like to be at. And the hope would be that you would be high enough to see that you could get a home basketball game.
And on the flip side of things, let's go ahead and take a look at the home-standing Upper Sandusky Lady Rams, led by head coach Jerry Vint. They're 11-7, 7-5 in the N10, and again, winners of 3 straight. They average 45 points a game, allowing 41, but they shoot 50% from 2 and 31% from 3.
And that's not too bad. I mean, you take a look at their last 3 wins. A big win over Cary, 52-50, because I think you mentioned we were talking before the game that Cary was just a team that beat Colonel Crawford to give the Eagles their second loss in the league. So this Upper Sandusky team is a very dangerous basketball team. I think what they're looking to do right now is try to establish that consistency So you have a really good run at the end of the season here, and you're going in with a lot of positive momentum into their tournament draw because they're in a very good district with Shelby and Bellevue being two of the top teams in that district. And I believe those two teams match up tonight also, Josh.
They absolutely do. We're going to go ahead and take a pause here for the national anthem, and we'll come back for our player spotlight and keys to victory after this. Back inside our Scout Construction pregame show. We're going to go ahead and meet that player spotlight for the Upper Sandusky Lady Rams. She was honored tonight before the game for hitting that 1,000-point barrier, and it is none other than senior Grace Walton. 13.6 points per game, 3.4 assists, 3.6 steals. She leads the team in points and assists, and she's second in steals, Coach.
Well, you mentioned about her 1,000 points. Probably 90% of those points have been earned because in her career she's faced boxing ones, triangle twos, being face guarded. But the thing with Grace Walton that's most impressive with her is just her poise of how she plays on the floor and also her concern of getting her teammates involved. So great to see her honored. And I'm sure this will be a senior when her time's done here at Upper Sandusky, is going to be a player that's going to be remembered in this girls' basketball program for a long, long time.
Now let's go ahead and flip back to Kenton. Let's take a look at their keys to victory. Upper Sandusky is last in the N10 in rebounding.
Yep.
Kenton attacks the offensive glass tonight, and they play through Macy Heckathorn, and they play through Sydney Payne, the 5'10 sophomore, play through their bigs, they're going to have a very good chance to win here tonight.
Yep, I mean that's a big key is looking at Kenton's going to try to use that size inside, and Upper Sandusky is going to try to balance it with their ability to shoot the three.
On the flip side of things, keys to victory for the home standing Rams. They live and die by the three, Coach.
Yep.
Score in bunches and protect your home floor, something you always want to do.
Yep, and typically Upper Sandusky's played well on this floor, so an interesting contest tonight, kind of a contrast of possible styles here, but that's what you're going to find as you prepare for tournament play, and I think both of these teams are looking at this as maybe being a tournament-type basketball game.
We are ready to go out of the Scout Construction pregame show and into tip-off. Kenton's going to get the first possession. They're going to get a floater. No good. Already an offensive rebound. 2 points for the Lady Wildcats.
Yeah, Sadie Larrabee on the offensive glass being able to put that in. And now they get a steal and a three-point shot. And a defensive rebound here for Upper Sandusky.
Nice rebound for Upper. Grace Walton has it for the Lady Rams. Everything runs through Grace on this team. It looks like they're going to play a...
Looks like it might be like a triangle. I guess it's man-to-man. Look like it might be kind of a triangle too. They're sagging off.
Sagging off, having somebody chase Grace. Yeah, that's what I was thinking as well. Going to get it to Gottfried. Newly established into the starting lineup is Abby Gottfried.
First turnover for Coach Jerry Vent's Rams.
Kenton with the ball, left wing in the corner, three ball up. And how about a quick 5-0 lead? That's a three by Kyla Bostatter. 5-0. Lady Wildcats.
Turnover. So 2 quick turnovers here by Upper Sandusky. And Coach Vent's going to use a quick 30-second timeout.
Quick timeout for Coach Vent as it's 5-0 Kenton. Kind of what we talked about, the first possession of the game. They get an offensive rebound and put back. They're forcing turnovers. They're playing through their bigs.
Yeah. I mean, and if you're Coach Bosselman, you got to like the start here in the first just over a minute. Your team's able to jump out to a 5-0 lead, getting a good start on the road. So positive energy right now for the Kenton Wildcats. It's going to be their basketball with a 5-0 lead and just under 7 minutes to go here in the first quarter. And it looks like Upper Sandusky is going to extend their defense a little bit here. Kind of a 1-2-1-1 in about the three-quarter court. And a quick look. And a defensive rebound here for the Rams. So forced a quick shot. Let's see if the Rams can get something going here in the half court. Quick ball movement here on the perimeter.
In the corner, Addie Newman for the Rams. Gets it down inside to Ellie Ham. Great backdoor cut, Grace Walton, but it's blocked.
Yep, offensive rebound, though. Get a second chance here. Not able to make it. Defensive rebound here for the Wildcats.
Macy Heckathorn comes down with that rebound.
And they almost force a turnover, and they do. So Upper Sandusky extending their pressure a little bit, able to force a turnover here. The first turnover for the Wildcats as they lead 5-0 here with just over 2 minutes gone at the start of the first quarter. Block shot there by Heckathorn. And
Her second.
It's going to be baseline out of bounds here for the Rams.
Inside, Grace Walton, three.
Now it's about a step and a half behind the three-point line, but if Grace sees the well, we can
Macy
see why
Heckathorn answers.
we can see why she's going to Bluffton College, because she can play inside and out. And they force another turnover here by the Rams.
And there's a feed to Heckathorn, a little scoop and a finish. She's got 5, and it's 10-3 Kenton. But on the other end, Upper out and running. Addie Newman's going to get a layup.
Yeah, and one of the things Upper does well is they don't really regret a turnover here. They come right back at you very quickly, and Addie Newman gets that basket out of transition.
Ellie Ham has it, gets it to Grace. Step back 3 ball, just right. Rebound for Heckathorn.
And you can see Upper Sandusky playing out of that 1-2-2 zone, trying to extend the pressure.
Ball movement, ball movement, ball movement. A great find, skip feed, find down low.
And Sydney Larrabee with her second basket of the night. And Grace Swalton with her drive to the basket and finish.
Back and forth we go.
12-7, some quick action here.
The spin move and 2 more for Kenton. Larrabee.
Yep, Larrabee's got 6 here in the first quarter. Nice pass there as they're able to beat the pressure of Upper Sandusky.
Romick and Rulin check in for Upper. For Kenton, it's Noting replacing Heckathorn. Romick catches top of the key, gets it to Grace, left wing. Romick will hoist a 3, just short, and it'll be possession Kenton.
So again, 1-2 by Upper Sandusky. And that offensive rebound, but
they're going to call it travel first.
Call the travel on it.
Upper Sandusky basketball. Ava Romick will hoist another one. She'll miss 2 in a row. 3 points. Ava Romick.
Turnover.
Be a turnover on Kenton. Ball will go back Upper Sandusky's way, and we are just going back and forth. A fast-paced first 6 minutes here in this game.
And again, now Kenton's showing a little 1-3, 1.5 court, and they throw it to the backside. Addie Newman not able to finish the layup inside, and the defensive rebound goes to the Wildcats.
Bostatter with it.
Turnover again.
Stalling away. Walton's got a run out. Bounce pass to Newman, gets it back to her, goes off of Heckathorn. And that's the presence, the size of Macy Heckathorn right there. Addie Newman might have had a layup.
Yeah, Addie probably should have taken that shot. So out of bounds here, 1-4 high set.
Erica Rulin catches it, back to Grace. Step back 3, Grace. I think it was tipped. Might have got a hand on it.
Got a little bit of piece of it there on the block shot.
Heckathorn with it in the corner. Skip feed, cross court, wide open 3 ball. No good. Offensive rebound, though.
Foul called.
It'll be a foul. That'll be Alexis Ratliff, sophomore, that's going to go to the line to shoot 2.
First foul of the night for either team. And Ratliff coming off the bench, a sophomore. Also in the game, number 23, Brindley Bosselman, a freshman, in the lineup here for the Wildcats. So she goes, Ratliff goes 1 of 2 at the free throw line.
Walton, great find. Erica Rulin's got 2.
Well,
Great find by Grace Walton.
You can see Upper Sandusky likes to really play off that high post. They like to run a lot of cutters off of there. And a good job there by Rulin.
But the floater, Sydney Payne, another sophomore for these Wildcats, has her first 2.
Yeah, nice move. Spin move. Went with her right hand and then came back with her left and put it on the glass and finished. And Kenton extending their pressure. Now it looks like they're going to match man-to-man. Addie Newman giving a look inside. Nothing there. Grace Walton from deep. Not able to go, but an offensive rebound for the Rams.
Another 3. The friendly roll, Bryn Cundiff.
Well, the one thing we said is that Upper Sandusky is going to use the 3 as a weapon, and that's shown tonight as they've got 3 of them here in the first quarter.
35 seconds left in one of the fastest moving quarters that I've been a part of all year. Cundiff now with it for the Lady Rams. Bryn.
There's going to be another 3 here.
Erica Rulin's going to join the party, and the Lady Rams have a 1-point lead.
4 threes, all by different players here for Upper Sandusky. So after a somewhat slow start where they were down 5-0, the Rams are up 18-17 and force another turnover.
Walton's got 2. Defense to offense. It's a 3-point advantage. And that'll do it for the first quarter. Upper Sandusky knocks down the 3 ball, and they got a 20-17 advantage. We'll be back for the second quarter after this commercial timeout.
You have better things to do than to job hunt or scramble to find your next great hire. So let Spherion do it. We say local is our superpower because we live and work where you live and work. We know the Mid-Ohio job market, and we're locally owned. So you won't find a partner who's more engaged and literally invested in your success. If you're ready for something better, start with Spherion. Visit us online at midohiojobs.net or call 419-747-7479.
Second quarter action for the Rams. Gets it to Cundiff up top.
Upper's really the most effective when they're able to just to move that ball quickly and eventually get the defense to break down.
They lead to a backdoor layup, a post move for Ellie Hammer, a wide open 3 is where they normally get to, but that's going to be stolen away. That's Heckathorn.
Yep, nice pass.
It'll go back to Upper Sandusky, and that's good defense and great pass by Macy, though.
Yeah, it was a good pass, just not able to finish, but you also give Upper a lot of credit for sprinting back and having some pretty good matchups in defensive transition.
Addie Newman will come back in, replacing Ava Romick.
And I think Abby Godfrey checked back in also.
Godfrey gets it down low. Addie Newman, but that's going to be a foul.
It's going to be the first foul here in the second
Addie
quarter.
Newman,
we
but that's going to be a foul.
In the first quarter.
We did. We had one foul in the first quarter. That's our first in the second. We had one timeout used in the first quarter by Coach Vent when Kenton started off on that run. We had one timeout inside the hand. Bryn Cundiff has it back to Ellie. Started off on that run. Inside the hand. Bryn Cundiff has it back to Ellie. Ellie Ham, another rebound.
Nice cut.
I tell you what, Ellie went for rebound. The shot there, Ellie went for, but I feel like that ball went off of Kenton.
I mean, I couldn't really tell. Next session here, though, and again, the Rams in that 1-2-2, and they really try to extend it out and put pressure on the basketball.
They almost forced another turnover. Instead, it'll be 2 free throws for Larrabee.
And Larrabee off to a good start. She had 6 points in the first quarter. 2 of them on pretty good post moves, and then she started the game with an offensive rebound and a putback. So going to the free throw line for the first time tonight, and then she's not able to knock down the first one, and we'll go to the line to shoot the second. So 2017, and no score yet here, but Macy Hackathorn with a offensive rebound and a putback.
Size is definitely at the advantage of the Lady Wildcats tonight, as they have 6 players on their roster listed 5'10" or taller.
Yeah, you can see Hackathorn, you know, she has the ability to play inside and out. Has a 3 and 2 twos already in this basketball game.
Ruling with a great feed to Newman, back outside to Walton. Grace has it, top of the key. Right back into their offense. A great find.
Off that high post cut. And Ellingham doing a good job of screening on cutters there. And Upper Sandusky showing really good patience here in their half-court offense.
Grace has it now. She'll step back.
Gave a little space. Good pass. Ham on an up and under. Not able to knock it down. Rebound to the Wildcats.
Larrabee rebounds it. Great full court baseball pass. Hackenthorn unable to finish. Cundiff has it for the Rams.
And they're going to be a blocking foul here. So ball's going to be baseline out of bounds. Second foul on Kenton.
That'll be on Briley Bostelman. And again, she's a freshman playing in this game. All the talent in the world on this squad, but again, they start 4 seniors. Those seniors have been through it all, and now they're in a season where they got a chance to do something special at 14-2.
Yep. So this 1-4 look across, 1-4 high look here. And it's going to be Upper Sandusky, Grace Walton inbounding. Could anticipate Grace coming off of some type of down screen off of an entry pass here.
Gets it to Rulin.
Do a little handoff. They do a switch.
They're going to double.
Grace finds an open teammate.
Rulin travels.
Grace finds an open teammate.
Catch it, kind of shuffle travels. Both feet did Erica Rulin.
And, you know, Kenton doing a good job of trapping Grace and
catch it, kind of shuffled both.
So the Rams have not been able to score yet here in the second quarter with just about 5 minutes to go in the half.
Hackenthorn has it. Tried to get the pass to the left wing. Instead, Addie Newman's got it.
Oh, turned it back over.
Turnover, Lady Rams. This 1-2-2 always causes havoc for teams that Upper Sandusky runs because of the ball pressure they apply at the top of the key.
Yep. And they, you know, Coach Vent has gone to this more this year rather than a man-to-man just because he thinks it can make his team a lot more aggressive.
It's going to be a kicked ball violation. It'll stay with Kenton. Sideline out of bounds.
So both teams have 6 turnovers here in the basketball game. So each coach is going to be concerned at the half about telling their team to take a little bit better care of the basketball.
Another 3 ball. Another one. Good. Sydney Payne knocks it down. It's 22-20. And that's stolen away by Payne. She's going to go coast to coast with the finish. The sophomore's got 5 straight. Cundiff now for the Rams. Walton. Romick. Long on that one. Didn't touch anything. It'll be Kenton basketball.
So we've seen Kenton came out pretty hot, 5-0 to start, early run. Upper Sandusky answered that run late in the first quarter, and now Kenton back on a run here as they're on a 7-0 run to start this second quarter, and we're almost halfway through.
Payne kick to the corner. Nothing doing but another offensive rebound. Nothing doing there, and Brent Cundiff's going to come away with the board for Upper.
Larrabee with the offensive rebound there. Cundiff in the high post.
Brand's going to hoist one from deep. Nothing doing. They're going to call a foul.
Well, Cundiff in the high
We're going to take a look at it on North Central State College replay. Nothing doing.
Yeah, it might be a good call. Kind of grabbed her on the arm a little bit.
They're going to call
but Coach Bosselman's not really in agreement with it. So baseline out of bounds again. Here, kind of a box set. Looks like a little bit of screen-to-screener action. Oh, they had Addie Newman wide open on the backside, just not able to find her.
Absolutely. Addie was wide open on her. I think she just dove straight down from the elbow.
She got a little bit of a screen there that got her open.
Cundiff has it now. Skip feed to Rulin in the corner.
As you can see, they put different people in the high post. Block shot, again out of bounds. I mean, Upper Sandusky's had a couple really good looks on baseline out of bounds plays here. Grace Walton getting the handoff.
She'll hoist one from deep. And off the back of the iron, but another offensive rebound for the Rams. Grace will shoot another one, misses again. That rebound's going to come down.
Yeah, the Rams are going a little bit cold here in the first 4 minutes of the second half.
Hackathorn unable to finish. Grace tried to get to that right hand to Bryn Cundiff. Nice move inside.
Nice little step through move and on the glass.
Little step through two for Bryn Cundiff, and it's 24-22.
First 2 points here in the second quarter for Upper Sandusky. And now it looks like they might be in a man-to-man here in the half court. So they've changed up their defense a little bit. Went out of the 1-2-2 and have matched up man-to-man.
They did this against Riverdale here at home. They were down big at half against Riverdale. They went to this man-to-man, forced a bunch of turnovers.
Well, they're able to force a turnover there.
Force a foul. They're going to call a foul on Bostatter.
And that's the fourth team foul on Kenton, so this could really come into play. If you're able to get to the free throw line, get another foul, be able to get to the free throw line. 2:20 to go here in the first half. Little cross screen, down screen here for Grace. Good closeout there by the Wildcats.
Ham gets it back to Grace, to Addie Newman up top. In the corner to Romick. Patience is what this Rams offense is all about.
Yeah, they're a team that really does a good job of getting not just one reversal, but 2 or 3 reversals. You got to give Kenton a lot of credit right now because defensively they've been pretty solid here.
Ellie Ham has it now. Up top to Romick. Great ball fake in the corner. Addie Newman. 1:38 left here in quarter number 2. 24-22 your score. Kenton with a 2-point advantage. Romick again to Addie Newman. Grace caught it in the short corner, brought it out. A great pass to Ellie Ham, but she's unable to control it, and it's a turnover. Kenton will now have possession with 1:18 left.
Yeah, Grace tried to lead Ellie. Ellie just not able to get both hands on the basketball. So 24-22. Right now it's just a 7-2 edge here in the second quarter for the Wildcats. And a missed shot there, a defensive rebound by Ellie Ham. Grace Walton up the floor. So
60 seconds left. Godfrey to Newman in the corner to Grace. To Ham.
After scoring 20 points in the first quarter, the Rams with only 2 so far here in the second.
7-2 quarter.
Yep. After a 20-17 first quarter.
Grace Walton, 35 seconds left. The defense being played by Nolting.
Yeah. I mean, Kenton's got to be really happy with how they've guarded here in the first half. With the number of reversals that Upper Sandusky gets. Usually there's a breakdown, and they haven't broken down very much. So a double high ball screen here. We're going to hit a jump ball.
Jump ball, it'll go to Kenton. They'll get the last shot of the half with 12 seconds left. Great collapsing defense there. They ran a double high ball screen, and the defender just stayed home, doubled Grace, and Grace had nowhere to go.
So let's see what Kenton runs here. 8 seconds ago, looked inside and turned it over.
Romix blocked by Hackenthorn, and that's how the first half is going to end. 24-22 Wildcats. We'll be back for halftime stats and analysis after this commercial break.
Coach B.
Hey, Travis, what's up?
Oh, not much. What's that sound?
Just working on some long overdue improvements here.
Whoa.
Fit for a Hall of Famer. Hi, I'm Joe Balogh. Tune into the Joe Show every Wednesday night here on the OH Report.
Are you looking for a uniform rental partner that can guarantee garments are returned promptly? No matter your size or industry, Kimmel Corporation can customize a program to fit your needs. Give us a call for a free evaluation of your current program or visit us at kimmeluniform.com. Kimmel Corporation, delivering what we promise, 4 generations strong.
You have better things to do than to job hunt or scramble to find your next great hire. So let Spherion do it. We say local is our superpower because we live and work where you live and work. We know the Mid-Ohio job market, and we're locally owned. So you won't find a partner who's more engaged and literally invested in your success. If you're ready for something better, start with Spherion. Visit us online at midohiojobs.net or call 419-747-7479.
Now we're here blowing up. If you never risk it, then you never know. If it's holding you back, you gotta let it go. You gotta give it all you got, you gotta let them know. You are on another level, you are ruthless. Switch it up, it's the new flex. Ruthless, ruthless. If you never risk it, then you never know. If it's holding you back, you gotta let it go. Yeah, the first step is showing up, now we're here. Yeah, the first step is showing up, hear them cheer. Yeah, the first step is showing up, now we're here. We're blowing up, hear them cheer. If you never risk it, then you never know. If it's holding you back, you gotta let it go. You gotta give it all you got, you gotta let them know. You are on another level, you are ruthless. Switch it up, it's the new flex. Ruthless.
Josh Banks back just to give a quick shout out to our sponsors this evening: Wilson Tire Company, Edward Jones, Chris.daris Financial Advisors, Scout Construction. With more than a decade of business, you can trust Scout Construction with your roofing and siding needs. Call Scout Construction for more information, 419-989-7240. Quest Federal Credit Union, a full-service financial institution ready to support you, your family, and your goals. North Central State College, providing individuals with the knowledge, skills, and inspiration to succeed in their chosen paths. Home and Kitchen Supply, your one-stop shop for kitchens and baths, windows and doors since 1970. Spherion Mid-Ohio. Spherion Mid-Ohio is proud to support our local athletes. We know the foundation that makes great employees are woven into the teamwork, focus, drive, and perseverance given in each practice and game. Let's get to work. And, of course, Kimmel Corporation. Kimmel Corporation is a fourth-generation family-owned and operated company. We understand your business isn't just your business, it's your life. That's why we've dedicated ourselves to help companies like yours look and perform at their very best. We'll come right back for halftime stats.
You have better things to do than to job hunt or scramble to find your next great hire. So let Spherion do it. We say local is our superpower because we live and work where you live and work. We know the Mid-Ohio job market, and we're locally owned. So you won't find a partner who's more engaged and literally invested in your success. If you're ready for something better, start with Spherion. Visit us online at midohiojobs.net or call 419-747-7479.
Welcome back inside the mountaintop. Josh Banks alongside Joe Balogh in what was a very fast-paced yet exciting first half.
Yeah, I mean, the first quarter, it's 2017 Rams. After Kenton got off to somewhat of a quick start, the Rams answered and really finished the quarter very well. And then the second quarter was just kind of a struggle offensively for both teams. 7-2, Kenton outscores the Rams to have a 2-point lead here at the half. Both teams having balance. They got 1, 2, 3, 4. Upper's got 5 girls in the scoring column, and so does Kenton. So interesting second half here to see which team can get off to a good start here in the first 3 minutes of this second half.
And we talked about it pregame. The big thing for Kenton was going to be rebounds. Upper has kept up with them on the rebounding portion. As you see, both teams with 11, Kenton with 1 more offensive rebound, but Upper with 4 offensive rebounds. Again, coming in, they're the worst rebounding team in the N10.
Yeah, Upper's done a pretty good job, but, I mean, the initial basket by Kenton was off of an offensive rebound, but really after that, they've done a pretty good job on the defensive glass. So Upper's going to get possession of the basketball here to start. If you're Coach Bent, you'd like to get a score, a stop and a score, and have a lead here within the first minute to minute and a half. If you're Kenton, you're looking to get that stop, score, and stop. and see if you can stretch this 2-point lead out to 6 or 7 here in the first couple minutes.
Great drive by Ham, upper with possession. Addie Newman with the ball fake. Kick out. Gottfried to Cundiff.
I mean, Kenton's defense has been solid here, really through that second quarter. Grace Walton with a tough drive, but not able to finish, and a defensive rebound there for Kenton.
Hackenthorn has it. Little crossover, step back. In and out.
Larrabee's going to get called for a foul.
Should get called for an over the back.
Push on the rebound. Going to get called for a foul.
Didn't quite catch it there on our North Central State College replay. But it's good box out by Upper Sandusky to not allow the offensive rebound to happen.
Yep, that's a key. As you mentioned, you know, for them to have success down the stretch of the season, they're going to have just to be a more consistent rebounding basketball team, and they've shown that tonight. Nice back screen there by Grace Walton, and Ellie Ham able to get her first 2 points of the night. But all of that came off of a great back screen by N10 Player of the Year a year ago, Grace Walton.
Hackenthorn has it.
Yep, just Kenton running a little bit of a weave out top here.
Gets it down low. Great defense by Addie Newman.
Hackenthorn with a skip pass to the other side. Not able to knock it down is number 1, Kyla Bostatter. Defensive rebound here for the Rams.
Cundiff gets it to Walton. In the corner, Ellie Ham. A little back screen. Grace Walton with the ball fake up top. Addie Newman. Not forcing anything are the Lady Rams. Gottfried has it now, and it's something they've done all night is just get a good shot.
Yep, and you can see they put different people in that high post. Ellie Ham's been in there a lot. Right now it's Addie Newman kind of being the person that's going to set those screens, but she also has the ability to step out and shoot that 3. And Kenton, you know, talked many times about offensive patience. Kenton's showing pretty good defensive patience here of just being able to defend the Rams and not give them anything easy to look at.
Yeah, because with all this movement offensively, something I think you and I have seen a lot, whether it be the boys' side or the girls' side, somebody eventually gets losses. Grace Walton's going to tee one up from deep.
Well, Grace Walton just says, you know what, I'm going to step to the volleyball line and just decide to shoot one because my defender's hands are down. So good start here by the Rams. They take a 3-point lead after trailing by 2 at the half. And
they're going to call a carry. Not something we see called a lot here in high school basketball. Yeah. But they'll call one there.
She just caught it on her hip there. It might have been a carry. Not, it was probably going to be a double dribble. So 5-0 start here for the Rams in the third quarter.
Romick has it. Had Newman on the post, was trying to get it to her. It'll be off of Larrabee.
Well, they did that little cross screen inside to Addie Newman, just have not been able to find her on that cut yet. So side out of bounds here, deep towards the baseline.
Gets it to Romick, back to Grace. Grace, a little pump fake. Great feed to Ellie Ham. And one.
Well, Ellie Ham's come alive a little bit here in the third. Did not
Grace,
score in the first.
Great feed to
but
Ellie
Ham. You give Grace Walton a lot of credit. Her first basket was because of a great back screen on Ellie's defender. And this second basket by Ellie is just on a great pass by Grace Walton. And that's what makes her special, is not only can she score, but she just makes her teammates better. So 5-point lead, Ellie going to the line for the first free throw of the night for the Lady Rams.
Just long, but an offensive rebound. They're going to call a foul. That'll be on Larrabee.
That's going to be the third team foul on Kenton with just over 5 minutes to go here in the third quarter.
And that's the second on Larrabee.
Yep, and that could play a factor if the Rams are able to get to the free throw line here in the third quarter.
Gets it to Rulin. Grace gets it back.
Backdoor cut, backdoor pass, great pass.
The extra pass.
Well, they're not afraid to make that extra pass to just get a better shot. And
Newman has it.
Sometimes the constant movement offensively will just wear a defensive team down. But again, Kenton doing a pretty good job here of defending in the half court.
Well, and the big thing about it is, too, and you and I have seen it all year in the N10, the Lady Rams move so well without the ball. These 5 ladies on the floor are hard to guard by 5 other ladies for an entire 32 minutes.
Yep, because they show such great patience.
Newman's got it.
You don't see that a lot of times at the high school level, or the ability just to have that patience. And Ellie Ham's going to step out, shoot a 3, not able to knock it down.
Another offensive rebound. They get one off a free throw. They get one from a missed 3. Romick will have it now. Almost stolen away. It'll be jump ball. Possession will go to Kenton. But patience has been the absolute key for this Upper Sandusky offense so far tonight. They're not forcing unnecessary shots. And how about the offensive rebounds that they've collected?
Yep, they got 2 offensive rebounds here. That's their first turnover of the second half. 5-point lead with just halfway through the third quarter.
Hackenthorn has it.
Ooh.
It's a deep 3 from the freshman.
Yeah.
Doesn't knock it down, and it'll go back to Upper Sandusky. That's almost one of those forced shots, Coach. A deep 3.
Well, it wasn't really forced. I mean, there's not a defender there, but probably for Coach Bosselman, you might want to get a little bit more movement before you come back to that shot. So Kenton changing their defense into a 1-2-2 at about 3/4 court. Ellingham inside and kicks it out. And Newman not able to knock it down. Defensive rebounds for the Wildcats, but they're going to turn it over.
It'll go off of Bostelman. It'll be a turnover. A great pass by Hackenthorn. Briley just unable to control it, and it'll go back over to Upper Sandusky.
Again, that 1-2-2 now. They've changed their defense, so extending that out, see if they can get somebody to turn it over. Put the ball in the middle, good pass. Ellingham inside, kicks it back out.
Rulin has it taken away.
Second turnover for the Rams.
Sydney Payne's going to go coast to coast. She'll float. She can't finish. It'll be a blocking foul.
And Payne will go to the line for the first time tonight for herself with 2 shots. First foul on the Rams, though, in this quarter.
First foul on the Rams, first foul on Addie Newman as Payne's going to knock down the free throw. (29-25).
First points of the second half here for the Wildcats at the 3:08 mark. So they get 2 points here. First 2 points here in the third quarter.
Bostatter's going to replace Payne. Payne been a really good offensive person for them. She's got 7 on the night. They're going to call a push.
Yeah, the trap was pretty aggressive.
They're going to call a push.
And just kind of used their lower body, and Grace Walton, knocked to the floor. 4th foul on Kenton here in the third quarter.
Very similar to quarter number 2. They picked up their 4th at about the same mark in quarter number 2.
Yeah, they run that little screen inside Grace Walton for Addie Newman, and Addie not able to get it. Again, Addie's back screen for Bryn Cundiff, and they're going to call
a travel. It's a correct call. Gottfried will come in, replacing Ellie Ham. 29-26. Much slower pace the last 2 quarters over the first quarter.
First quarter was a lot of offense. The second and third quarter have been a lot of good defense here by both teams. And a turnover.
Tried to get it into Ratliff. It's stolen away by Addie Newman. She finds Grace Walton in the corner. 3 points. Grace Walton. Two points.
I believe that's Larrabee, isn't it?
Larrabee.
Yep, she's been on the offensive glass a lot tonight. That's the first offensive rebound here for the Wildcats in the second half.
Almost on the way. Romick will get trapped in the corner. Coach Vince going to take a very, very good timeout there by Coach Vince. Romick was trapped in that corner, a place where you don't want to be, and it's a 10-4 Upper Sandusky quarter so far.
Second timeout used by the Rams. If you remember back, he used a timeout just over the 1 minute mark into the game because they were down 5-0. So trying to protect the possession here a little bit. Up 4 late here in the third quarter. I think Coach Vince, just wanted to make sure they didn't have a turnover there. Going to try to come out and get a really good look here. And it looks like Kenton's back to their man-to-man defense.
Man-to-man here for Kenton. Gets it to Grace Walton. She's going to get a screen from Ham. Romick's going to look to get all the way inside. Nothing doing. Gets it back to Grace again. Grace with the skip to Addie Newman. Romick will hoist one from deep. That's going to be short. But another offensive rebound for Upper Sandusky.
Addie Newman came all the way from the backside.
And Grace finishes with the left. Great move by Grace Walton. She's up to 15 on the evening.
Yep. In big games like this, when two quality teams are playing, you want your best player to have that night, and Grace is having that night right now.
Deep three, no good. Ellie Ham gets the rebound. Grace with a great pass outside. Romick again. In and out. Rebounded by Ratliff, but she's going to travel. Sometimes you get going a little bit too fast, and it leads to that turnover.
And not a player that's used to handling the basketball. That's part of it. But Coach Bosman not real happy with the call, though. 34-28, the Rams lead by 6 with under a minute to go here in the third quarter.
52 seconds left, and their patience has been key. They're probably going to hold for the final shot of the quarter here.
Well, I think they're going to look for a good one if they can get a layup or a wide-open jump shot, which is right here, Grace Walton being able to go to the basket.
I wouldn't call that wide open. That was pretty heavily contested, but that's Grace's ability to finish.
It was a layup, and when you got a player like Grace Walton that can finish like that, you're going to give her that opportunity. So inside here, and Grace takes
she
it away.
rips it from Hackenthorn, gets the pass to Romick. Romick with the extra pass to Cundiff, and she's going to get fouled. I don't have the replay there, but Grace Walton slid down help side and just took it away from Macy Hackenthorn.
Yep, she just got both hands on the basketball and ripped it away. 5 turnovers here in the quarter for Kenton, and a couple of those have led to easy baskets. And this, I guess you could say, maybe will be an easy basket if Bryn Cundiff is able to go to the line. Cundiff makes the first of 2. And they're going to give Grace Walton a quick rest here at the end of the third with 18 seconds to go. And Cundiff knocks both of them down.
Kenton, 15 seconds left, and it's a 10-point lead, almost stolen away again.
Bosman looks like she's hurt. Took a pretty hard fall on the floor.
While they take a look at her, we're going to jump to a quick break. We'll be right back with you.
Trust our experienced team for seamless program management. Wide garment selections for various industries. Kimmel Corporation offers top quality products and services at the best value. Rent or buy with confidence. Kimmel Corporation is the company for you.
Back inside the mountaintop, Josh Banks alongside Joe Balogh. Briley got up, walked off the floor on her own. It'll be Kenton basketball. 7 seconds left.
Looks like we got a foul on the floor.
That'll be on Gottfried. Her first, team second. 3 seconds left.
So baseline out of bounds, a 1-4 low set. They just lob it. Nice play.
Great play, unable to knock it down. And that'll do it after 3. The Rams hold a 10-point advantage on the Lady Wildcats. We'll be back for money time after this commercial timeout.
Trust our experienced team for seamless program management. Wide garment selections for various industries. Kimmel Corporation offers top quality products and services at the best value. Rent or buy with confidence. Kimmel Corporation is the company for you.
They been sleeping on me, think it's time to wake 'em up. They been sleeping on me, think it's time to wake 'em up. You've been playing it safe, now it's time to shake it up. Playing it safe, now it's time to shake it.
Josh Banks, Joe Balogh back inside the mountaintop in what was a 16-4 quarter for the Lady Rams of Upper Sandusky.
Yep. I mean, turnovers hit. Live ball turnovers hurt Kenton that quarter. And now the Rams, with a big possession here, as they got the possession of the basketball to start the fourth quarter.
Cundiff gets it into Walton in the backcourt.
And Walton being guarded by the freshman, but they almost had a switch there.
They're going to look to trap in the corner. They're going to call a little push.
Yep.
They're going Larrabee. That's her third.
Called a hand check there. The ball is going to be side out of bounds here for Upper Sandusky. So kind of spread out here. As
Rulon has it.
Steps out and gets the entry pass.
Romick in the corner. Not able to find it. Hackenthorne has it for Kenton. Gets it to Bostelman, the freshman. Take inside. Sydney Payne has done a great job on the offensive end tonight.
Payne with 11 points now and going to the free throw line to see if she can go to 12.
Ellie Ham checks back in, replacing Rulon.
So Kenton got the stop they needed and then got the basket. Chance here to cut it to 7.
And talk about the shooter's roll. She's 3 of 3 from the stripe, and she's the only Wildcat in double figures.
1-2-2, three-quarter court trap. Grace Walton along the sideline. 3 defenders on her, and she throws it off. A Kenton defender, as the Rams are able to keep possession of the basketball without using a timeout.
That's huge for Upper Sandusky here. Throws it off of the Kenton defender, keeps possession for her team, but almost a scary situation that you don't want to see dribbled into, as that'll be a dunk. Coach Vince going to get the timeout in time. I thought it was a double dribble.
Well, the hard part is the official right in front of Coach Vent is listening for the timeout. It was almost simultaneous, so the Rams get maybe a little bit of a break there because it looked like it was going to be a turnover. But the other part of it is now you're down to 2 timeouts in the basketball game, but probably good use of it because, you know, you're getting to the point in the game that you really need to value possession. So saves a turnover there. Let's see what the Rams can do with the ball side out of bounds.
And it'll be interesting to see. They've gone to this little trap defense, has the Wildcats, and then they did it in the first half, and it seemed to cause Upper Sandusky some problems.
Well, the big thing is you got to keep the ball out of the trap areas, which is along that sideline, especially towards the half-court line and out of the corners. And Kenton did a nice job of defending on the sideline out of bounds. So a little bit of a change here on the sideline out of bounds. It's going to be a little bit more of a stack action. And Grace Walton's going to come off of it.
Comes all the way around. They get it into Addie Newman instead.
Yep, and deflection again. So it's going to be sideline out of bounds again.
As the freshman doing a great job She switched off of Grace when Addie Newman got it, played the trap defense, got the deflection.
That's interesting. They're kind of playing over top of Grace Walton here. Let's see if they throw that pass. I think they were tempted to throw it, but Grace comes and gets it.
And it's going to be a turnover, five-second call.
Yep.
And I was expecting the same thing, Coach. They were playing over top of her. I thought you might see that lob to the backside.
I think Grace was kind of looking to Coach Bent to see if they had a signal. I don't know if they have a signal for that. But Kenton's going to take their first time out here of the game. Excuse me, of the game. So down 7, have made it really difficult 3 times in a row for Upper to get the ball in on the side out of bounds, and on the last one, forced a 5-second call. So possession here to the Wildcats with 7 minutes and 11 seconds to go in the basketball game.
7-11 left. Payne will trigger for Kenton.
And it looks like the Rams, they're matched up man-to-man.
Payne has it. Again in double figures, gets it to Hackenthorn. Hackenthorn with the feed, and 2 points for Larrabee.
Yep. So good patience by Kenton there. Got a nice left-handed layup. And again, back in this 1-2-2 zone.
Grace Walton's going to go all the way inside, looking for a foul. Turns it over, gets the lead pass, and it'll be a foul on Ellie Ham. The freshman's going to go to the line with a chance to cut it to 3.
Brinley Bosselman with a chance to go to the free throw line and cut the deficit, this 5-point deficit down. The left-hander with a nice shooting stroke knocks down the first.
Smooth as silk on the first. We heard the net clink from here.
And Bryn Cundiff's going to check back in for Abby Godfrey.
Bosselman misses the second. Ellie Ham gets the rebound. 4-point Upper advantage, 6:25 left. Grace Walton has it. Cundiff, Ellie Ham in the corner. Brent Cundiff, they're going to just move it around the perimeter until they get the shot they want. And that's going to be an Erica Rulin drive, but she's unable to finish.
Yeah, just had a nice move, but just not able to get the ball up high enough on the glass. And the
freshman knocked down a free throw, and that boosted her confidence. A little step back 3 by Bosselman.
Yep, 1-point game. The freshman steps up with a big 3.
Ham, Newman, she's left wide open. Addie Newman says, anything you can do, I can do better. And it's right back to 4.
Well, a great pass by Ellie Ham to find an open teammate. And Addie Newman stepping up with confidence here to knock down a 3.
Great little move by Payne. Offensive foul drawn by Ellie Ham. Little move by Payne. She beat her to the spot. She got set. Drawn by
well, you know, anytime there's an offensive foul or a block, one crowd's happy, the other one's not. That's a tough call to make, but great job of Ellie Ham stepping in there and sacrificing her body to draw that foul and cause the turnover.
Godfrey got it to Newman, but it's stolen away by Payne. She's got 2 more, and it's 2 points. Grace Walton has it for Upper. Gets it to Ellie Ham. Back to Grace. Grace they tried to trap her up top. She gets out of it.
And they're really chasing Walton right now.
And they're going to foul Bryn Cundiff. That'll put Upper at the line.
No, not yet. That's only the third.
Third, sorry. I was looking at timeouts.
You looked at the timeout?
I looked at the timeouts.
That's happened a lot. So 5 minutes to go, though. Third foul on Kenton. Let's see if the Rams could get to the free throw line here early in the 4th.
Bryn Cundiff gets it to Grace Walton.
And Addie Newman in that high post now. A lot of times Ellie Ham's there, but they kind of rotated Addie and Ellie there. Nice backdoor pass.
Great backdoor cut. Ellie Ham's got herself 2 more.
And Ellie Ham has all 6 of her points here in the second half.
Grace Walton's got another steal. Almost taken back away by Kenton. It ends up in the hands of Grace. She finds Addie Newman. Bryn Cundiff has it in the corner. Tried to get to Ellie Ham. It's taken away. Ends up back in the hands of Cundiff. And Bryn's going to get called for a travel. That was a very interesting exchange.
Yeah, a lot of loose basketballs there being knocked around. Sometimes, I mean, you just got to slow down a little bit, get the basketball back out top. So 43-39, the Rams lead by 4 with 4:20 to go here in the ball game, and it's Kenton basketball.
Sydney Payne has it, the leading scorer.
High ball screen here, and the Rams switch it.
Payne.
Another ball screen.
She'll hoist one. Can't knock it down. Grace Walton's got the rebound. She'll look to push for Upper Sandusky. She had Gottfried running. Instead, she threw it to Payne, and there's going to be a foul on Ellie Ham.
Yep.
Sydney Payne played corner there, read the pass from Grace Walton, took it.
I mean, the eighth turnover of the half, and that's 17 turnovers for the game. And Kenton's going to take another timeout, a full timeout here as they trail by 4 in the fourth quarter.
Holman Kitchen Supply timeout where you see Kenton has an 11-5 advantage here in quarter number 4. Who can take care of the ball down the stretch is what's going to be crucial here in the end of this game, Coach.
Yeah, because, I mean, we mentioned Upper Sandusky has 8 turnovers. Kenton has 7 here in the second half. So pretty even. I mean, Kenton has 15 for the game. Upper was 17. So, Josh, you're pretty much exactly right. The team that probably takes care of the basketball is going to be the team that's going to win. But also both teams now with 3 team fouls. It's going to have to be important that you're strong with the basketball and see if you can create some contact and get to the free throw line before the other team does. So the Rams got a 4-point lead. Kenton with the basketball side out of bounds right at the half-court line.
A big possession for the Wildcats right here.
With just exactly 4 minutes to go here in the ball game.
Little extra step through, 2 points, the first 2 by Nolting.
Yep, Nolting with a nice little move and a left hand.
Ellie Ham gets it across, gets trapped, but nothing doing. Grace Walton now has it in her hands. Exactly where you want the ball if you're Coach Vince, in the hands of the reigning N10 Player of the Year.
And they threw it away.
And that's the freshman. Nothing doing, though. Rebound by Ellie Ham, and it'll stay with Kenton.
So ball baseline out of bounds, 4 low set. Inside Larrabee kicks it back out.
Payne unable to finish, but Larrabee's there. Offensive rebound, almost gets another one, but it'll be a jump ball instead. Mr. England up here handing out some goodies. Upper Sandusky basketball after the jump ball, but Larrabee with another offensive rebound just couldn't finish on the glass.
Yeah, got a great look inside, just not able to put it on the glass and score. So, again, extending this pressure here a little bit.
And if you're Bryn Cundiff, you pick that ball up way too early, and it leads to a turnover. How about the freshman with another one, in and out, but an offensive rebound. Hackenthorn's going to go to the line to shoot 2. Another offensive rebound for the Lady Wildcats of Kenton.
I mean, it's only the third offensive rebound here in the second half by Kenton, but it just seems like right now, Josh, that it's been big possessions for them.
She knocks down the first. It's a 1-point game. And ever since they went to this little 1-2-2 or this little zone defense, the trap, Upper has struggled.
Yep, they have.
She's clutch from the line. We got 2:45 to go, and we got a tie ball game here at Upper Sandusky High School. Ellie Ham gets it to Grace.
It looks like right now they might be in a box and one on Grace Walton because she's being face guarded by Olivia Nolting.
That'll be off of Hackenthorn. It'll stay with Upper Sandusky. Erica Ruling going to come back in the game, replacing Ava Romick. And they're doing a good job on rotation, running this box and one, not allowing Addie Newman, Erica Rule, and these other ladies to get open for shots.
Yep. Yeah.
As it's almost stolen away by Payne. Gets it to Newman. Newman gets it across. Gets it to Grace Walton. Grace gets around the defender. Great feed, an extra pass to Ellie Ham. Has it taken away.
Well, not quite taken away. Two players went after the basketball. Ellie was able to maintain possession and call a timeout. So it's going to be one timeout left for the Rams here in the fourth quarter.
One timeout left, tie ball game. That one timeout could be crucial. But a 15-5 quarter for Kenton here in the crucial quarter of the game.
Yep. I mean, they could have easily folded, but have fought back here in the fourth quarter. And we're tied at 43.
So if you're Kenton, a crucial defensive possession. We've seen Upper's patience all night long, but ever since they went to this box and one, they haven't got up very many shots, let alone the open shots they were getting in the first three quarters.
Well, the change of them, you know, they were playing a 1-2-2, and then it looked like they've kind of gone box and one maybe on Grace Walton, but they've done a great job of just trapping the basketball, and Upper's had a difficult time finding the open player. So here it is again. They're trapped along the sideline. Ball gets deflected out of bounds, and it's going to be Upper Sandusky basketball. So Grace in the corner. Kicks it back out top to Bryn Cundiff, who sets it at the point. Bryn calling for a high ball screen and deflection and a steal.
Bostelman tried to get to Hackenthorn. They're on the floor. It'll be a jump ball. It'll stay with Kenton.
Yeah.
It'll stay with Kenton.
Yep.
So we know Coach Bostelman wanted a timeout there, but maybe not a bad not getting that timeout because now you don't lose it and you maintain possession.
Yep. So 4-low set that they've run a lot.
They run the lob. Great defense there by Rulin. Walton gets on the floor. It'll be Upper Sandusky basketball as Grace Walton gets on the floor, forces the jump ball.
Yep. I mean, they ran that play, I think, twice before, and Upper Sandusky does a nice job of recognizing it. So 1:43 to go. We got a tie basketball game. Bryn Cundiff bringing the ball towards the half-court line, back to Addie Newman.
Addie gets it across.
They're boxing one on Grace Walton right now. Going to be another jump ball. Nope, called a foul.
They'll call a foul. That'll go on Payne. That'll be her fourth.
Well, and both teams now with 4 team fouls. So the one thing you can't do against pressure, Josh, is those spin dribble and turn your back. And that's been a little bit of a problem right now for Upper Sandusky.
Ellie Ham guarded by Hackenthorn. The trap coming, gets it to Rulin. Rulin with a skip pass to Bryn Cundiff. She'll pull it out.
Kunda thought about maybe shooting that three, but just decided not to. But they are chasing Grace Walton all over the floor right now.
They get it to Grace. She'll get all the way inside. Can't finish. Coach Bostelman's going to get a timeout as it was almost another turnover as they threw it into her teammate's back.
Yeah. I mean, both teams just struggled taking care of the basketball here tonight. And I guess more evident here late in the basketball game. And
Upper Sandusky comes in averaging 14.4 turnovers per contest.
Turning the ball over has kind of been a problem for them throughout the year.
And they force – let me check that number to make sure that's right. They force 19 and a half turnovers per contest.
So sometimes they don't take care of it real well, but also they're able to get the team to turn it over, and they've done that tonight. You know, six and a half steals per game. Yep. I mean, they forced 16 turnovers, but they've turned it over 19 times. So 1:05 to go. Kenton basketball coming the length of the floor here.
They're going to get it to Payne.
And it looks like Upper Sandusky's in a man-to-man defense.
Payne with the crossover gets to her left hand.
Little high ball screen there, and they switch it.
Gets it to Nolting. Hackenthorn in the corner. Tried to feed it to Bostelman.
Yep.
Tipped by Cundiff. As we're at 40 seconds left. Payne's going to get all the way inside. Great feed to Macy Hackenthorn, and Kenton's got the lead inside of 60 seconds. Walton trapped, gets it to Newman. Addie Newman. They're going to call a block.
Yeah.
Addie Newman's going to go to the line with a chance to tie it from the free throw stripe.
Yep. I mean, Addie kind of had that forearm up, but from where the official called it, he really probably couldn't see that.
73% on the season is Addie Newman.
First free throws of the night, though.
The first one's nothing but the bottom for Addie Newman. 29 seconds left. Newman with a chance to tie from the stripe. Nothing but nylon. It's a tie. Ball game. Bostelman has it, guarded by Grace Walton. Gets it to Hackenthorn. Looks like they're perfectly content. 16 seconds left. They're going to hold for, they're either winning it or it's going to overtime, Coach.
Yeah. So full timeout.
Are you holding for the last shot here?
Oh yeah, you're gonna try to shoot it at about 5 seconds, so you got a chance to go to the get an offensive rebound. Give your team a chance that you get a second chance opportunity. Probably looking at the ball is going to be in Hackenthorn's hands, or Sydney Payne has been a big key tonight. And that's one of the things with this. You got to be able to defend the initial action, but the important thing from Upper Sandusky's standpoint is you cannot allow an offensive rebound here.
They've done a great job on the glass tonight.
Yeah, you got to make sure you box them out. So the ball is going to be side out of bounds right in front of Kenton's bench.
One timeout left for both teams.
Yep.
16 seconds left. Walton guarding Bostelman. That's who they want to get it into, and they do.
Bostelman against Walton.
Gets a screen.
Off of a high ball screen. They've switched that.
Looks to get it into Hackenthorn. Turnaround jumper. Macy Hackenthorn. 3 seconds left. What a shot. from the Bluffton
Switch
commit.
back.
Looks to get it into Hackenthorn. Turnaround
They
jumper.
they
Macy
just ran
Hackenthorn.
a shooter off of a baseline screen and posted Hackenthorn up at the block. She showed a little bit to her left, came back to her right, and was able to knock down the jumper. So I think officials are discussing how much time is going to be on the clock.
We'll see what they add. Currently at 3. See what they're going to take it to. I can't see the other scoreboard from here. It is up on that scoreboard. We'll have to wait and see what it's going to come to when we come back to live action. But now you're in a situation, if you're Upper Sandusky and Coach Vint, you're out of timeouts and you have to go the length of the floor in, I would say, about maybe 4.5 seconds.
Well, typically you're gonna you tell a player you got to dribble for every second that's on the clock. So, you know, a player like Grace Walton, they can get a great shot. You know, if they're able to catch the ball on the move. So you're going to imagine here that they're going to probably be denying Grace Walton.
4.5 on the clock. Get it to Rulin. She gets it to Grace. Grace going to get to the volleyball line. Gets all the way inside and makes it. Grace Walton goes coast to coast to tie the game. We've got overtime at the mountaintop. We'll have it live and free after this timeout.
Trust our experience.
They make the entry pass, and since she was face guarded, they were able to turn and throw it. And Grace, understanding the clock, is able to get right to the basket and finish the play and send it to overtime. So 47-47. We go to free basketball here for the next 4 minutes.
And the quickness, I'm not even going to take us to commercial. The quickness shown by Grace there. 4.5 seconds. You get it at half court to Erica Rulin, who does almost a handoff to Grace. She goes 3/4 court in 4.5 seconds to get a layup.
I mean, I think, and I think Kenton's coaches are not very happy that they reset from 3 to 4.5, because that made a big difference here. So we're going to get a jump ball as we start the it's going to start a 4-minute overtime period here.
Those of you watching on Facebook, YouTube, and X, we got free basketball tonight.
And the thing you need to remember now, the fouls do not reset in overtime.
Yep, so Upper already in the bonus.
Well, both teams are going to be in the bonus. 14 fouls on the Rams, 5 team fouls on Kenton.
Bostelman has it, gets it to Payne. Gets it to Hackenthorn, to Bostelman. She'll hoist from deep. Nothing doing, but offensive rebound. Macy Hackenthorn, she's come alive in the clutch time. Ellie Ham has it to Cundiff. Inside to Newman, back to Ellie Ham, gets it to Grace. Grace open for 3, nothing doing. But it'll be a jump ball. It'll stay with Upper Sandusky. 3:28 left. Rulin comes in, replacing Cundiff.
So baseline out of bounds. 4 high look. Again, Newman might just need to call for the ball because she's been open a couple times on that little cut off the screen coming to the basket.
They get it back to Addie, to Gottfried on the wing. They're going to look to trap there. No trap. Gets it to Grace. Grace to Gottfried, or to Addie Newman. She'll step through. It goes in and out, but it ends up in the hands of Hackenthorn. 3 minutes to go. She tries to throw a full court pass to Larrabee. It goes out of bounds. Turnover, Kenton.
Well, that shot by Addie Newman couldn't have been any farther down in the rim. It just kind of took a couple spins and came back out. But the Rams keep fighting here, and they're able to get the turnover and get the ball back Grace Walton gives it back to Ellie Ham as she brings it up. I guess this extended pressure, throws it over the top, and no look there yet by the Rams.
Newman back to Grace, gets it to Ellie there up top. Ellie keeps it. Erica Rulin with a skip pass to Romick.
Yep.
Back to Grace.
Little screen there for
Grace, a little hesitation.
Little fake, kick back out, not able to catch it cleanly. So the Rams
like
are reset.
Might have got smacked a little bit, letting them play here in overtime though.
Yep.
Walton has it. Back to Romick. Almost taken away by Hackenthorn, and they're going to call a foul on Macy Hackenthorn. Ava Romick will step to the line with a chance to tie it up.
I mean, Hackenthorn almost had the steal, and then just maybe the frustration of not being able to get that steal, she reaches in and gets called for the foul. So Ava Romick going to the line for 2, her first free throws of the night. Oh, and it rolls
First
out.
one touches the front of the iron, the back of the iron, and bounces out.
2:19 to go here in the basketball game.
Misses them both. Offensive rebound by Ellie Ham, though. Gets it to Walton. Gets it to Newman in the corner. She loves that spot. She can't knock it down. Another rebound. On the floor, it'll be a jump ball.
Going to be Rams possession, I believe. But actually, I think it's going to be.
It'll be Kenton possession, yeah.
They forgot to switch the arrow.
49-47, 2:05 left here in the fourth quarter.
I mean,
long pass, gets it to Larrabee.
Upper Sandusky's had a couple great looks. The ball just not going in for them. And timeout here. So it's a 30-second timeout by Kenton.
Each team with one timeout left.
Well, if we go back to when they needed a basket before, if you remember, they ran a shooter to the corner, threw it to her in the corner, then they looked right inside to Hackenthorn. So it'll be interesting to see if they look to try to go to Hackenthorn at the block inside to, get that post move or maybe get a foul. So
Hackenthorn now the leading scorer for the Wildcats at 15 on the evening.
So sideline out of bounds. Hackenthorn steps into the backcourt, or excuse me, Payne steps in the backcourt to get the pass. High post to Larrabee. She's just going to kind of hold it there.
Looks like Kenton going to be content with maybe holding on to it.
Yeah.
Minute 40 left.
It's a long time to hold the basketball, though.
It's dangerous to try to hold the ball this long.
But the other part of it is they know they're going to go to the free throw line if they get fouled. So
Walton's going to come. She'll pick up the foul. That'll be the first on Grace.
Almost had it. She almost had her turn and just bumped her. So Payne going to the line. She's 3 of 3 so far tonight at the free throw line.
Sydney Payne, the sophomore. She's 4 of 4, and she's got ice in her veins. 3-point lead for the Wildcats.
1:28 to go in the basketball game.
How about 4 of 4 and a 4-point lead? Grace has it for the Lady Rams. Grace Walton gets to the left hand, floats it up with the left hand, can't finish. Rebounded by Kenton, and Grace Walton's going to pick up a foul. It'll be Bostelman that'll go to the line, and she can kind of really open this thing up if she knocks both of these down.
Yep. But even if she makes both, it's still just a 2-possession game. You got a minute 17 to go. There's still a lot of time in the basketball game.
Briley Bostelman, the freshman, knocks down the first. She's up to 5. Make it 6, 2 of 2. It's a 6-point Lady Wildcats advantage. Grace Walton gets a screen from Ellie Ham. Gets it inside to Ham, back to Grace. Gets a screen from Ellie Ham. Tried to get it to Cundiff. It's stolen away by Payne. And Sydney Payne's got 2 more. And it's 8 points now. Bryn Cundiff. Cundiff will go all the way inside and score. Bryn Cundiff gets it to Payne. Sydney Payne with it. Almost knocked down, almost taken away by Walton. 36 seconds left. 6-point ball game.
Well, you're going to have to trap the inbounds pass here, and then if you don't get a steal quickly, you're probably going to have to foul. So Grace Walton running at the trap.
It'll be a foul on Addie Newman. It'll send Hackenthorn to the line to shoot 2.
Well, one of the things you don't want to do against pressure, Josh, is bring the ball above your head. Hackenthorn did that, and the Rams almost got a jump ball out of that. But Hackenthorn able to get the foul, goes to the free throw line, and makes the first.
Romick and Cundiff come into the game, replacing Gottfried and Rulin. Makes them both an 8-point advantage again. Grace Walton has it. She'll pull up from the volleyball line. How about that shot from Grace Walton? As confident as it gets from the volleyball line.
That was
Grace
maybe
Walton
even a little
has
bit
it.
more.
She'll pull up from the
behind
volleyball line. How about that shot?
But overall, I mean, Grace has 22 tonight. But as I mentioned at the beginning of the broadcast, 1,000-point scorer, she earns pretty much every point she gets because she's facing a lot of different defenses. And overall, Kenton's got to be pleased with how they've defended her tonight because they really haven't given her a lot of open looks at all.
Well, and it's something I speak with Coach Vant and assistant coach Walton about it all the time. Grace is one of those players, you just said it best. She faces so many different defenses. Almost every team she faces on a nightly basis face guards her.
Yep. And that's not fun. That's not fun to have to face. So,
and to still come out and put up the numbers that she does.
Yep.
As she's 4th in the N10 in scoring.
So Upper Sandusky's going to have to try to force a turnover here. So probably going to try to deny the entry pass, see if you get a deflection or steal or get a quick trap to see if you get a steal. And then if not, you're going to have to send her to the free throw line because just over 23 seconds to go in the basketball game. And they almost do.
Hackenthorn will get fouled.
Ooh. You know, Upper did a great job. They almost had the ball kicked out of bounds, and then when the ball went back to Hackenthorn, she almost walked with it, but the foul was called previous. So Hackenthorn going to the free throw line. Currently, she's 4 of 4 from the line, and the Wildcats have done a great job of shooting free throws, making free throws here down the stretch.
And that one's going to be short.
So it's still, if she makes this, it's still going to be a 2-possession basketball game.
57-52, 19 seconds left, and she'll miss that one as well. Grace Walton will come away with the rebound. Grace will look to push the pace.
You don't need a 3 here. You just need a quick basket.
Romick will hoist a 3, but she'll knock it down. Ava Romick.
Got a foul. And we may have an intentional foul.
The foul's going to be on Ellie Ham. We're going to see what they put back on the clock here as the foul did happen before we hit 0-0.
Yeah.
They are going to call intentional. Definitely the right call, I think.
Yep.
That's her 5th, so Ellie fouls out.
Well, they're going to have to decide if they're going to put they got to put time on the clock if the foul was called before the buzzer, which it apparently was. They're going to have to decide how much time they're going to put back on.
We'll see what they put back on here. .7. .7 back on the clock.
Yep. Well, but the thing is, she's going to get 2 free throws.
And they get the ball.
Get the ball out of bounds. So
Olivia Knowlton with a chance to put the game on ice if she can knock both of these down from the stripe. First one's long. Makes the second. That makes it a 3-point ball game. 2 seconds left. Upper has to get a steal.
Yep, you got to get the steal right here. So you got to face guard, try to get a deflection, then just got to get a quick 3 up.
It is stolen. Newman gets it to Rulin. She'll pull up. It's no good. Kenton will come away with the 58-55 win in overtime. We'll be back for our post-game show and MVP after this commercial timeout.
Coach B.
Hey, Travis, what's up?
Oh, not much. What's that sound?
Just working on some long overdue improvements here.
Whoa.
Fit for a Hall of Famer. Hi, I'm Joe Balogh. Tune into the Joe Show every Wednesday night here on the OH Report.
Are you looking for a uniform rental partner that can guarantee garments are returned promptly? No matter your size or industry, Kimmel Corporation can customize a program to fit your needs. Give us a call for a free evaluation of your current program or visit us at kimmeluniform.com. Kimmel Corporation, delivering what we promise, 4 generations strong.
You have better things to do than to job hunt or scramble to find your next great hire. So let Spherion do it. We say local is our superpower because we live and work where you live and work. We know the Mid-Ohio job market, and we're locally owned. So you won't find a partner who's more engaged and literally invested in your success. If you're ready for something better, start with Spherion. Visit us online at midohiojobs.net or call 419-747-7479.
They been sleeping on me, think it's time to wake 'em up. They been sleeping on me, think it's time to wake 'em up. You've been playing it safe, now it's time to shake it up. Playing it safe, now it's time to shake it up. So it's time to make a change. Yeah, it's time to break the chains. Yeah, it's time to bring the pain. Let them know, tell them we are not the same. I'm the one that got the flames. With my team, as you know, we come to slay. Let them know that we didn't come to play. Nah, we came to win.
Josh Banks back inside Upper Sandusky High School with our Quest Federal Credit Union MVP from the Kenton Lady Wildcats, senior Macy Heckathorn. Number one, congratulations on a phenomenal game tonight. That was just a lot of fun to watch.
Yes, definitely. Thank you. We struggled. We came out real strong and then fell apart. We had to pull each other up. It took a lot of talking. It took a lot of yelling even, but we eventually pulled through, came together as a team, executed, and did what we knew we could do.
You go 19 points tonight, 4 of 5 from the line, but I think the big thing you guys had going for you is you had three of you score in double figures.
Yes, sir.
What's it like for you to be able to, you have your points tonight, you have 19, but I want to say Sydney Payne had 18 tonight. You had somebody else that had 10. What's it mean for you guys to be able to kind of contribute, all of you contribute, and one of the reasons that you're sitting at now 15-2 on the season?
Definitely, we contribute so well. We share the ball phenomenal. We're just very, very involved with each other. We pick each other up. If someone's down, we pick each other up. We keep shooting, we keep driving, we keep going.
24 rebounds, 9 on the offensive glass for you tonight. Your first basket comes on an offensive rebound, but let's talk about the shot in the fourth quarter that gave you guys the lead. Kick it to the corner, feed it to you in the post. I tell you what, it was one of the cleanest turnaround fadeaways I've seen from a high schooler in a long time. What's it take from you personally to be able to stay calm and hit a shot like that that potentially could have won you the game?
You just got to trust yourself. I know I had the size potential against my opponent. I definitely have so long arms, so I had my teammate throw it up so I could get that ball, turn around, and just put it in so softly to have us get that lead right in the fourth quarter.
And then, of course, Upper kind of comes down. Grace Walton hits the layup to send it to overtime,
Right.
but you guys really dominate the overtime period offensively.
Definitely.
You get some scoring in. Sydney Payne, the freshman, Briley, does a great job. She misses several shots. She hits 2 from the line and then hits a step-back 3 in the first half. But the dominating overtime period for you guys, what was Coach's message in the huddle after the shot that sent it to overtime to keep you guys focused?
Right, he brought us all together. He said, it's all right. It's 0-0. Do what you got to do. You know how to do it, and execute. That's all he said. We broke the huddle, and we went out, and we did our best.
You went out, you executed, you came away with a win, your 12th in a row. What's it going to take for you guys to keep winning, win out, and then make a deep tournament run? Hey, hopefully we see you guys make it to state.
Yeah, we're hoping. We're just going to push. We're going to practice. We're going to play together. We're going to be a team. Our motto is team. When we spell team, it's T-E-E-A-M, enthusiasm, effort, and energy. And that pulls us all together to execute every single game. And as our 12th in a row, that's how we're going to do it, and I know we can do it.
All right, Macy, we have a tradition here on the OH Report. You got a camera looking right at you. You're going to go ahead and shout out anybody you want to tonight.
Shout out. I'd like to shout out my mom. She's there for me every single game. If she's sick, if she's tired, if she's worked 12-hour days because she's a teacher, she's there no matter the distance. She's always there. She's always supported me. She is my biggest supporter, and I will forever thank her.
All right, that's our Quest Federal Credit Union MVP, senior forward for the Kenton Lady Wildcats, Macy Heckathorn. Congratulations on a phenomenal game.
Thank you so much.
Congratulations. All right, pronounce the last name for me, Coach.
Bostelman.
I thought that's what it was.
Yep.
Back here with head coach Jay Bostelman for the Kenton Lady Wildcats. 12 in a row tonight.
Yes, sir.
Your most recent loss coming at the hands of an undefeated OG squad.
Yep.
What's it taken for you guys to kind of stay just composed and win 12 in a row as we get to crunch time?
Yep. You know, we've been great about just focusing on us. So, you know, our big saying is team with 3 E's. So, you know, we do everything together, energy, effort, enthusiasm. Our attitudes are good and our mindset is ready every game. So I think we've been able to do that, you know, including this game. I think we came out focused and ready. I think, you know, we had to wait a little bit for the tip, so just a little bit different than what we typically do. But we were focused, ready. That's what it takes to win that many in a row. Try to keep the streak going Thursday.
Now let's talk about kind of the closing seconds of that game. You get the shot you want from Macy from the short side elbow or short side corner. She hits a shot to give you the lead, and then they get the ball to Grace Walton. She hits a layup to take it into overtime. What was the message to the girls after that shots made by Grace, send it to overtime? What'd you say to the girls to kind of help them stay calm?
Hey, message is it's 0-0. So look, it's fresh clock, fresh time. It's 0-0. Now we just got to beat them this game, this one-quarter game. So you know, she made a great shot, great drive, great shot. We just had to move on and focus on us in overtime, and I think we were able to do that.
You gave the task. Olivia Nolting and Briley Bostelman really had the task tonight of face guarding Grace Walton. And they did. Grace still had 20 plus, but they did a phenomenal job of making her shots tough. What was the focal point over the practice this week before coming into this game and last week, kind of about, hey, this is what we have to do if we're going to go on the road and beat a team that had won 3 in a row themselves coming into tonight?
So Liv Nolting, you know, since 3rd grade has been playing against Grace, so they know each other. They know what each other does, and you don't have to get her up to do it, right? She's been guarding her for a while. So you know, in practice, it's just, look, we need to make it hard for her and make somebody else beat us, right? So, you know, 22 points. You know, she got off some deep threes, which, you know, she hits them. It's deep. So, you know, Liv did great. You know, Briley got on her when Liv needed a break. So, you know, a little tough with, you know, freshman on a high IQ senior. But I thought we did good enough to make it tough for her. I'm sure she was tired at the end of the game because we made her earn it. And, you know, then it was just let somebody else try to beat us.
Last question, I'll let you get out of here. I see the girls kind of heading to the bus. What did it take for you guys, or what's it going to take for you guys to continue this winning streak? And like I told Macy, make a deep run in the tournament. You got 4 seniors. You've got the squad to make a deep run. What's it going to take for that to happen?
Yeah, I mean, for us, it's just that focus, right? It's that, look, every game, every time you step on the court, it doesn't matter who the team is. You have to show up, you have to play, you have to do what you do. And if we do what we do, we can do great. You know, we do a great job of sharing the ball. We get in transition. And really, like the 4th quarter showed here, when we want to ratchet up the defense, we can ratchet up the defense and really play.
All right. Head coach Jay Bostelman, we have a tradition I just told Macy about it here on the OH Report. Victorious coach, you get to look in that camera and shout out anybody that you want to.
Shout out anybody?
Anybody.
All right. I'll shout out to my wife, son, daughter, grandkids, and all Kenton fans. Thank you. And all the players, great job.
That's head coach Jay Bostelman from the Kenton Lady Wildcats. Congratulations on the big win, coach.
Thank you.
You have better things to do than to job hunt or scramble to find your next great hire. So let Spherion do it. We say local is our superpower because we live and work where you live and work. We know the Mid-Ohio job market, and we're locally owned. So you won't find a partner who's more engaged and literally invested in your success. If you're ready for something better, start with Spherion. Visit us online at midohiojobs.net or call 419-747-7479.
Josh Banks alongside Joe Balogh one final time inside the mountaintop for our Scout Construction post-game show. And, Coach, what a game we seen tonight. It was a game of runs from start to finish.
Yep. I mean, both teams really played extremely hard. I think both coaches are going to take a look at the film and be a little bit concerned about the number of turnovers. You can't have that many turnovers, you know, if you're going to make a tournament run. But you got to like the competitive nature that both teams showed throughout and the non-quits. So, you know, congratulations to Kenton. This is a good win against a solid Upper Sandusky team on the road. And as Coach Bosman said, you know, this is from the standpoint, you need games like this. You don't necessarily like games like this, but these kind of games build your character. And I think Kenton took a big step tonight, you know, as they come down the stretch run of the season.
We're going to go ahead and pull up the final stats and see those turnovers the coach was talking about. Kenton goes 16 twos, 4 threes, 24 rebounds, 9 offensive, 17 turnovers, 15 fouls. But the big number, they shoot 15 of 20 from the free throw line.
And they were really good in the overtime. I'm not sure exactly, but I'm going to think maybe they might have been like 8 of 8 in the overtime. which was huge. And that's a sign of a veteran basketball team, which they have some veteran seniors that have been around, and that's what you expect them to do is step up and make free throws when the game's on the line.
On the flip side of things, for the Lady Rams, they have 12 twos, 9 threes, 22 boards, 8 offensive, 20 turnovers, though, and they only go 4 of 7 from the stripe. We talked about in the pregame, they live and die by the 3, and they did that tonight.
Yep, and they just need to take better care of the basketball so they get some more possessions. 20 turnovers, you lose 20 possessions in a basketball game. That's huge.
We're going to go ahead and take a look at both teams' upcoming games. The Kenton Lady Wildcats on the 30th are going to play Wapakoneta, and the Upper Sandusky Lady Rams get back into N10 play with the Bucyrus Lady Redmond on the 31st. But, Coach, final thoughts tonight.
This was a great nominee game
for the Lady
Wildcats
Wildcats
to prepare both teams for the tournament. It gives
Kenton
a few more RPI points as they get ready for their draw on Sunday. And, Sunday is going to be an exciting day for girls basketball just from the standpoint, that the tournament's right around the corner. But, you still want to finish strong, and that's what both teams are going to look to do, is try to finish the season strong.
But on the other end,
really
up or out
and
and running.
Trying to extend the pressure.
Thank you, Coach Joe Balogh on camera for me tonight. Mr. Kang did a phenomenal job. I'm Josh Banks. Thank you, Upper Sandusky High School. Thank you to all of our amazing sponsors. For everybody out there hanging out tonight, stay safe. Hang out with the OA
She don't miss 2 in a row. 3 points
every day this week. Until I'm back here again, though, stay safe, everybody. Fine. Erica Rulin's got 2. But the floater.